All right, so week one is in the books, and some different outcomes than we might have expected previously. Taking a look over the divisions, we can see we've got Out of Luck coming out in front here. They were able to defeat the Dillon Panthers, which these two teams were my top two picks for the best team in the league going into week one, with maybe the Rascals team in there as well. But man, did we see some poor performances from these teams. These two teams were in the bottom four scoring in the league, and a lot of teams scored upwards of an extra, 50% on their scores. So, not a great showing. I'd say that actually Elementary My Dear Watson, even though he lost this week, is probably a big winner. Just seeing the kind of postings that those teams could put up. Money Schmakers was against Elementary, and Money Schmakers posting the highest score in the league this week. With Earth So Good also winning, posting a really high score. I had this as the worst division, and the top two scoring teams came out of here this week. Though some of those performances may not be replicable. Richter Rocket got the win here, but not with an impressive total, with the lowest scoring game of the week, 76/63. And then we had Can't Spell Team Without Tight End actually only lost by 9 points to a team with no name. A team has no name, so very close actually. Bizarro Stormy lighting it up for 119 points, and then whatever happened to Michael Vick for 111. This division looks pretty competitive as well. Overall, I think they might have had them or the Cannons for Arms division the best showing. With the Magnetic Hands division coming probably in last, with Stable of Backs not looking amazing either. But as we go forward to our next week's matchups, we've got an exciting matchup here with the two top scorers from last week. And before all the wind comes out of the Earth So Good sales, maybe they can get another win here against Money Schmakers, but I don't know. I wouldn't count on it. Could be interesting. I wonder if Mixon will play. I don't know if he's going to play. That could probably change that situation a decent amount. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the other matchups we've got. We've got Elementary My Dear Watson, Dillon Panthers. If anybody showed it could be done. Dillon Panthers was not awesome this past week. If Goff can be terrible again, who knows what will happen. So maybe they can get the win there. Would be useful for them. Out of Luck Papa Giorgio. Maybe Papa Giorgio will play a full roster this week. I wouldn't count on it, but he could play a full roster. He might pick up a defense and drop one of the several guys on the bench that are droppable. I think at least two. So pretty exciting there. This should be an interesting game. Both these teams I think are very good. So should be interesting. Harrison not getting the win in week one, even though he had a pretty solid performance. I think a top 4 performance, and not getting the win there. He's got Prescott. Starting Prescott over Rivers. I don't know about that, but maybe. Pretty close with the matchups. But anyways, it should be interesting. And take a look over here at Bizarro Stormy Richter Rocket. Or Richter. What do you want? Kaysen? I don't remember which one you said, but he had a preference. I think it was whatever his real name was. There's Bizarro Stormy, not regular Stormy. We got Mahomes. I wonder if Ingram will be again. Probably not quite as good as he was. I bet Elliott's going to be way more than 12 points, though. And, man, I don't know about Gurley. I wonder what's going on with Gurley. Not sure what's going on with Gurley. Alrighty, let's take a look here with the SoFlo Ragathons against Can't Spell Team Without Tight End. Man, people are down on Baker. I think Baker's going to be fine. We'll see what happens, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. 0 for Sanu, huh? It's a projection for Sanu. I wonder if how good that how much sense that makes. Maybe a ton. I don't know.